Hey everyone, welcome to SpookShow Gravy Creature Features, the only real talk show in the horror hosting community. Real. Anyway, today's feature is Doomed to Die from 1940. We're in our usual setting. Things are starting to thin out. If you were in here, you would see, if you knew what was in here, we have less monsters in the window. We are missing 2 as they have left the area. And soon 3 more will leave the area. But yeah, we're going to be thinning this out. This is one of the last shows you're going to see with us in this setting. Okay, we just got done doing the Independence Day. What is that reading? The
Declaration of Independence reading?
Yeah, we just got done doing that in the other room, and we haven't done the full edit on it yet. And so we did that just now, and then we had to change. Well, I wore this because I was showing that we're SpookShow, but they wore differently. And we did that, and that will be on the Monster Channel, I assume around 4th of July, huh?
Yeah.
Would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't actually sent it yet, but I have to edit it. We have to send it in by Monday. Today's Saturday. Okay, Doomed to Die, 1940. Before we'll talk briefly about the show, and then we'll talk about stuff that we want to talk about. Okay. The only thing weird about this is that Boris Karloff is playing the part Mr. Wong. Okay, he's a detective, and Mr. Wong is of Asian descent. Okay, you can tell they've done his eyes a little bit to persuade you. Boris Karloff is about as Asian as I am. No, I don't know. I don't know if they couldn't find an Asian to play the part. I don't know what it was. Boris Karloff needed the money. I don't know what it was. But back in those days, you often had white guys playing Indians. They'd put on heavy makeup and, you know, like on F Troop and stuff like that. Some of the people were not actually Indians. And often, you know, when they played parts, they were playing of an ethnic persuasion that was not really theirs, okay? But that was common back in the day. Nowadays, it's not common at all.
But like I told you, they did a series of 6 movies with that character.
Yeah, Mr. Wong supposedly played by Boris Karloff.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that. So I got to look that up to see if any of the other are in public domain, because Doomed to Die is. And so, yeah. With that being said, it's a mystery thriller. It's not really a horror movie, even though the horror movies in the 50s aren't very horror-ish, I guess you could say. It's only an hour and 8 minutes, so it's short. Okay, that's all I'm going to talk about is the movie. Now we're going to talk about what we did last weekend. We went to Indiana Comic-Con in Indianapolis, and that's about 2.5 hours away from us. And Patty didn't go. She had more pressing things to do. TV watching. Yeah, I had the whole.
I have a shin splint, and going to the Comic-Con the week before almost killed me, so I wasn't going to do it again.
And besides that, she got so excited about having to learn the remote workings, you know, turn the sound up and down.
Yeah, because I never get control of the TV.
She has her own remote, but she just don't know how to use it. It's pretty complicated.
Like you
do
let us
know.
control
That's
the
my
TV.
point.
Yeah.
I do know how to use it.
So she
I'm
watched
not
TV.
allowed
She was
to.
having a great time, and me and Des and her honey bun went to Indianapolis it's the second time I've been to this location for a con.
So big.
This wasn't the same con, but it sure seemed like the same con.
Yeah.
There was a lot of celebrities there. I hung out with Nicolas Cage at lunchtime, and we ate chicken together. He had it all over his hands, as you can imagine.
I feel like somebody would feed him. Because he wouldn't let anybody touch him.
No.
A lot of people were not
Some people were okay
him.
with it, but then some
A
people...
lot of people, they paid $220 and you couldn't even put an arm around him or anything.
Okay,
you had
here's
to
the
keep
thing.
a distance. I don't care how dirty you are.
I'm sorry. I was walking around
Maybe he's a germaphobe.
Then
he shouldn't charge $220 for
I'm
a
walking
photo.
around that Indiana Comic-Con, and believe me, 95% of the people in there, I wouldn't want them touching me. And I'm not a star.
For $220,
Nope,
you can put your stinky arm on me.
Most people, I looked at them and went, "Oh my God, what is that?"
That's not
okay.
That's not completely false.
It's a collection of odd, weird people,
And
so very, like 10% of the people are normal, and you can tell them right away because they stick out like a sore thumb. The rest of the people are very odd folk, okay? And, of course, I wanted to bring up the touching policy. Some of the stars didn't care a bit.
He was the only one.
But believe me, we were standing back and we were watching people. And as soon as they get done, okay, see you later, like that. The minute they turn around, get the hand sanitizer.
And that's fine.
Pour it all over their heads.
But here's the thing, that's fine. But people are paying such an awesome amount. And
you just don't know.
And he had a jacket on. Wash your clothes. They're not licking your face.
But in Nick Cage's defense, he's an odd fellow himself.
Yeah.
Not even talking about being at Comic-Con. That's just Nick Cage, okay? But anyway, Spider-Nor was out, and we all liked Spider-Nor. Doesn't loved it.
Didn't watch it, slept through it.
Yeah, I don't like Spider-Man movies, but they did do this right. So
I liked it.
He had to be there. Yeah, it was good. They did good. The end was kind of lackluster because I expected them to do a hook, a catch. They didn't. Everything was, and everyone lived happily ever after.
Good, though,
and it's like, that's kind of weird. Yeah, I didn't expect that. I mean, everybody happily ever after. It was right on, don't you think?
Yeah.
It was right on the money, yeah. So anyway, we bought, us three had, not her three, but us three that went, we each had, she paid for it though. We each had, a barbecue pork sandwich on a bun. So picture a bun with barbecue pork on it, and a little small cup of
mac and cheese.
Badly tasted macaroni and cheese. It was
a little mashed potato-ish.
It wasn't too cheddar-ish, okay? Okay, $75, okay? $18 a piece for just the sandwich. Just the sandwich alone.
She paid for that too.
Yes, she paid for that too. So we spent $75. And keep in mind, because it was already $75, I decided in this case not to give a tip, okay? I thought they had a tip and then some.
And then Mason, spent like $16 on 2 drinks?
2 drinks, yeah. I said, go over and, he said, would you want me to get you a water? And I said, go ahead if it's not $8. It was $8.
You needed a drink.
It was $8.
Oh, can we talk about the person in the parking garage?
Yes, that was my last thing we're going to talk about. I'll let you talk more I'll set it up.
Ugh.
We pulled into the parking garage.
I'm going to have to be
like
loud.
4 parking garages
you're
around.
always loud.
No, this is real loud.
And we pull in, get a spot. I think we're on the 3rd floor. Would you say? Pretty full because the Comic-Con's going on, so we had to go up to the 3rd. And we get out of the car. And then
we hear some type of yelling, but like
50 yards away.
Yeah. High pitch.
Panicked.
We look over and we see some dude and he's on the phone. He's like, I'm standing here in the parking garage! And we're like, what is going on?
They're leaving me.
Yeah.
They're leaving.
They left me! Like high pitch.
And it was all the volume.
And then he was like, I'm gonna call 911! And I'm like, dude, he has got to chill out.
Oh,
and we just walked the other way.
It's like that was a situation where you couldn't go over and assist him. He was wackadoodling out so bad. It's like you just walk away, Yeah, he wasn't there when we got back. So somebody picked him up.
God.
But yeah.
Maybe the cops.
I mean,
I said no wonder the person left him.
This wasn't a 10-year-old or a teenager. This was a grown person.
This was
man. And he was going crazy.
And I mean, it was
They just left me.
Whoa.
I'm calling 911.
Yeah, high pitch scream.
Oh, it was crazy. That's how we started the day. Okay.
Yeah.
And she got a picture. She got her picture
I did.
with
Manu Bennett.
I was gonna say I don't know the name.
He smelled so good, and we know he just had lunch, and his breath smelled so good.
Fresh, just smelled
It was very fresh.
Yes.
And he was checking me out while I was in line, getting ready to go up
Oh,
there.
please.
He was! There was only like 2 people ahead, and they were not attractive.
He wasn't looking at you at all. He was looking at how he could adjust your phone settings.
He wanted to adjust everybody's phone settings.
Yeah.
He was really anal about getting a good photo.
Come up there to get a phone. Hand me that phone. Give me that phone.
He was nice. But yeah, he was like trying to be a professional photographer.
Yeah, I mean, he was being just real friendly and real talkative.
Super nice.
And he even had her get out of the area and go over by curtains next to his area.
And he told Macy, he's like, I'm sorry. Mason's like, yeah, I'm a little intimidated right now. It's like, yeah, give me the phone.
Yeah. So it was, and yes, there was 2 guys in line, not together, 2 guys separately in line in front of her taking pictures with this guy. And I'm not saying anything weird. It just seemed weird to me. Okay, it was. All right, I was going to take a picture with Amy
There's
Smart.
nothing wrong with a guy wanting a picture with a guy star. I mean,
You know
come
how
on.
we are.
You took a picture with Spenguli, and he's a guy.
That's funny, though. This guy isn't. This
It
guy isn't
doesn't
funny.
matter.
This guy
There's
isn't funny. This is
nothing
serious.
wrong with that.
But I was going to take a picture with
You
Amy
don't think
Smart.
Dar wouldn't have taken a picture with Nick Cage if he could have?
Oh, we would have
and
both
he
had.
could have. See? Nothing weird
Try
about
not
that.
to switch into a spider in front of one. And yeah, I was going to take a picture with Amy Smart, but she never returned to her table. I don't know if any of you know who she is. She is about the only pretty one there, blonde-wise and pretty behind the counter. We did see Michael Anthony Hall. Nobody was bothering him either. He was straightening up stuff at his table.
Yeah, he looked like a dorky suburban dad. I
Oh,
was like,
much older, totally white-haired. Yeah, I shared a beer with him. It was like the best thing ever, and my glasses kind of fell off to one side. And who else do we see? Oh, we seen Donna from That 70s Show. She looked like she'd been dead for maybe a week or
she
two.
needs to eat some food.
Yeah, she was white as these cards. And
her hair almost looked like a wig because her hair was like poofier than
and her
her
nose
head.
is just just pushed
it
in
was
like
sad.
like
It
how
was-
Michael Jackson's nose looked. You know when
it was sad. It really was.
She didn't look good at all. She didn't
No,
look.
it
She
was
had a couple
sad.
people back there, but we were amazed at how many of the stars that everybody knew who they were. They weren't getting business at their table.
Now the guy that did Courage the Cowardly Dog was.
He was busy, and some other anime girl or something was. They were
Huge.
lined up. Yeah,
Huge.
anime because why? Bunch of weird folk at that stuff. I looked for Ann Margaret, although I didn't want to see her. I did
didn't-
see her in
Oh,
video.
I didn't see her
afterwards,
there.
and she looked
She
surprisingly
might not
better.
have been there Sunday.
Everybody
She
was
looked,
there Sunday.
yeah, she looked better than I expected because she's like 80, right?
I
Yeah,
don't
she's
know.
I mean,
freaking old.
I mean, Ann Margaret was just spectacular, like in Bye Bye Birdie. Dessa played that part when she was Birdie at one time, and
oh yeah,
yeah,
did
in
play
church,
Birdie.
yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Conrad Birdie. If you haven't watched Bye Bye Birdie, you need to watch it. I mean, seriously, we've seen that at the Bristol Opera House, them performing that at the Bristol Opera House, and of course, Viva Las Vegas, Elvis Presley with Ann Margaret, absolutely stunning. Okay, we'll get to the first section and we'll get back because Patty is chomping at the bit to do the cast facts. We went right along on this, so here we go. First part of Doom to Die.
Expected in the burning of the Wentworth Castle. Read on about it. Fire at sea, boys. It's terrible. Extent 400 lives lost in accidental burning of Wentworth Castle.
It's your latest extra. Millionaire shipping magnate. Cyrus P. Wentworth. Suspected in ship explosion. Latest extra just out.
All my life, I'll see those poor people struggling in the water, drowning.
But it wasn't your fault.
But it was my ship.
My company's investigation absolves you completely of all blame. Now then, if you'll be good enough to sign this paper, and we can have it witnessed.
Yes, sir? I want you to witness my signature. This is Victor Martin, our attorney. Martin, meet Mr. Baldwin of the Mercantile Marine Insurance Company.
How do you do? Baldwin? Here's the check, Mr. Wentworth. And if I can be of further service, please call on me. Thank you. Good day, gentlemen.
Anything else, sir?
You read the changes in the will?
Oh, yes. I have it with me. Clause 9 is the important one. Everything goes to your daughter, Cynthia.
It's another problem off my mind.
I hope you'll pardon my mentioning this, Mr. Wentworth, but you've been acting very curiously lately. And, well, now this will.
Well, what? Can a man make his will?
Of course, but if you're thinking of destroying yourself...
Forget about it. Why should I want to commit suicide?
Well, your ship burning and all. I suppose it's been preying on your mind.
But I'm not fool enough to kill myself over it.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I suppose you'll be going off to your mountain lodge?
Not yet.
Why not? You mean that matter of the $1.5 million in bonds?
Yes, that's on my conscience, too.
I advised you against accepting that shipment.
I know it. It's the only shady thing I ever did in my life.
Then you'd better go before the Maritime Commission tomorrow and clear the whole thing up.
Vic, are you crazy?
No, it's the only thing to do.
But they'll immediately accuse me of sabotaging my own ship.
You'll have to take that chance. I advised you against it when you first asked me about it. And now I advise you to go before the commission. Don't conceal a thing.
I'll do it. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you in the first place.
It'll come out all right. I'll see you in the morning. We'll go before the commission together. Oh, good day, Mr. Fleming.
How do you do, Mr. Martin?
How's Dick?
Fine, thank you. And yourself?
Never better.
Could I see Mr. Wentworth?
Well, I'll see. Mr. Wentworth, Mr. Fleming Sr.'s here.
Send him in.
Yes, sir. You go in, please.
Thank you. Hello, Cyrus.
So you've come to gloat over me because one of my ships went down.
Oh, you're wrong again, Cyrus. I came to offer you my sympathy and my help.
I don't need your sympathy, and I can't conceive of any help you could offer.
Then why can't you see that the consolidation of our two shipping lines would be of benefit to both of us?
Get this, Fleming. I'll see my ships all burn before I'll put up with you.
All right, all right. What about our kids?
And if you think that you can worm your way into my business through a family marriage, you've got another guess coming.
Yeah, but my boy has no part.
You've never done anything in your life, Fleming, without an ulterior motive. All I ask you to do is to keep your office of consolidation away from here, and to keep your boy away from my girl.
Hello, Mr. Fleming.
Hello, Miss Reed. Can I see Mr. W?
Well, I think so. Your father's in there.
Dad?
Yes.
Cyrus, you're a hard-headed, stubborn old fool.
Well, Dick.
Hello, Dad. What are you doing here?
Oh, I came to offer old Cyrus my condolences.
I can just imagine how you made out.
And if you're calling on him about what I think you are, I hope you get a better reception.
Don't worry about me, Dad. I can shout, too.
It's about Cynthia, isn't it?
That's right. She's waiting at the truck for me. Regardless of the outcome in there, we're going to get married, even if we have to run away to do it.
Well, at least you have my blessing, son.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm sorry, but he won't see you.
He won't, eh? Mr. Wentworth, I have something important to tell you.
Your father's too old to throw out of here, but you're not. Get out.
Wait a minute, Mr. Wentworth. I came here to discuss something that...
I'm not interested.
All right, I'll put it this way. I want to marry Cynthia.
No, that's clear, isn't it?
Hardly. What's your objection to me?
Your father.
My father isn't marrying Cynthia.
Neither is his son.
Oh, Mr. Fleming, I'm glad to see you.
How are you, Matthews?
All right, Miss Reed, you may go.
Sorry to hear about the ship.
Yeah, that was terrible.
We're going to get married.
No, it's not so much the loss of the ship as the loss of lives.
There's nothing genuine in you. Like father,
I wonder who that could be.
My boy, bearding the lion in his den.
Try marrying her against my will, and I'll break you in two sooner or later.
We're not going to let you browbeat us. Cynthia and I have gone over this very carefully, and there's nothing you can do to stop us.
Oh, isn't there?
The conversation was evidently in reference to his daughter.
Get out.
I think I'll wait for the outcome.
You that you can't get away with this sort of thing in this day and age.
Cyrus! He's dead. Did you call the police?
No, it just happened.
You gentlemen stay here.
Hi, Cynthia.
How are you? Fine, Bobby.
What do you have?
Same as you.
Martini, please.
Well, what's up?
Bobby, I want you to forget you're a newspaper woman for once. You're going to do a favor for me.
Mm-hmm.
What's it this time? Can you keep a secret? Secret? Now I know it's a story. What is it? Oh, please, Bobby, we need your help. We? Yes, Dick and I.
Oh, I get it. So you're going to be married.
Oh, I'll give you a swell break in the paper. Oh, but I don't want you to print anything about it, at least until it's all over. That's why I called you. You're going along with us.
You mean you want me to stand up with you?
Well, always a bridesmaid. When do we start? As soon as I hear from Dick, he's up with Father now, telling him about it. Even if we can't get Father's consent, we're going to do it anyway.
An elopement? Oh, boy, what a spread that'll be.
But my paper gets the story exclusive. It's a deal.
Wentworth, telephone call for you.
Keep your fingers crossed. What's the damage?
Let's see, that will be $4.
What'd she do? Buy the place?
No, that's the price. $1 a cocktail.
Well, I better take the pearl. Keep the change.
Thank you.
Bobby. Oh, Cynthia, look white. What's the matter? It's about Father. Something's happened.
Calling Mr. Wagner. Calling Mr. Wagner.
Any trace of the gun, Mike?
Not yet, Cap.
Did you find anything, Blake?
No.
What's new, Doc?
Died almost instantly. A bullet in the heart. Job for the coroner.
Sure. Open and shut case. This is one time I got the murderer dead to rights. What time did you say that Fleming boy arrived?
6:10.
You sure of that?
Absolutely. Everybody else had left.
Were you here then?
Yes.
That cinches it.
If you mean my son, he didn't do it.
You're the boy's father, aren't you?
Yes?
Well, we can't take your word for it. The evidence proves it. You said you heard loud voices.
Yes.
Where were you when you heard the shot?
I was out there. I was just about to leave.
And your son thought you were out there.
No, he thought I had gone.
Where would he be now?
Well, I don't know.
You don't seem very certain about that. You haven't got an appointment to meet him later, have you?
No.
What were you and your son doing here?
Well, I came here to offer my condolences to Mr. Wentworth over the loss of his ship.
What was the boy doing here?
He came to ask Mr. Wentworth's permission to marry his daughter.
Oh, that's it. They had a quarrel and the kid killed him. That's all I want to know. Blake.
Yes, Chief.
Did you phone him and have him broadcast that kid's description?
Yes.
Because I'm going to have him picked.
Mr. Fleming, what is it?
My dear, your father...
What's happened to Father?
Please, you must be brave. Please.
Who are you?
She's Cynthia Wentworth.
Quiet, Logan.
I'm Cynthia Wentworth. Who are you?
Captain Street of the Homicide Squad.
Homicide Squad?
Yeah, where's Dick Fleming?
Dick? Isn't he here? What's happened? Please tell me. Cynthia.
Don't butt in.
All right, Bill. Bobby, Oh, Cynthia, darling. Bobby, it's something terrible, isn't it? Oh.
Calling all cars. General broadcast to all stations. Be on the watch for Richard Fleming, about 22, 5'8", light complexion, brown hair, wearing light sport clothes. Was last seen in the vicinity of the Wentworth building. He's wanted for murder. Don't take any chances. He may be armed and dangerous. That is all.
You're Richard Fleming, aren't you? That's right. You're under arrest for murder. I want to advise you anything you say may be used against you. Mike, look the car over.
Yes.
But you must. There's nothing more important than this. Oh, you've got to do it. Yes. All right, I'll get it. Bye. Listen, Cynthia. Oh, Mr.
Matthews.
I was wondering if I could have the passenger list on the boat for my paper.
Of course.
Thank you. Cynthia, I've got some wonderful news for you. James Lee Wong, the famous Chinese detective, is going to be special investigator on the case. I worked with him before, honey, and you've got nothing to worry about. He's terrific. Oh, good. Thank you, Bobby.
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. I'll keep in touch with you, honey. Hi, Casey. Captain Street in?
Now, wait a minute, Miss Logan. You're not going to get past me this time. Captain Street gave strict orders no one's going in.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't think of going in without your permission. What's up?
They picked up the Fleming lad for the murder of old man Wentworth. The captain's got him in there now.
Oh, boy, this is worth waiting for.
How many times do I have to tell you I didn't do it?
Everybody knows that you and your father were enemies of Wentworth. That you had a quarrel with Wentworth because he wouldn't let you marry his daughter. Is that right?
Suppose it is. That still doesn't mean I killed him.
No, but you were the last one with him when he was killed. We can establish that. Yeah, and why didn't you take the elevator down?
Elevator? Well, it was only on the second floor. It was after hours. I didn't think anything of walking down.
It won't hold water. Why didn't you leave for the outer office?
Mr. Wentworth showed me to the hall.
Did you know your father was waiting?
No.
Why don't you come clean, kid, and I'll do all I can to help you.
I don't want your help. I'm innocent, I tell you.
So you're innocent. I'm with you there. How are you going to prove your innocence?
I don't know.
What'd you do with the gun?
Gun? I didn't have a gun.
What about this permit issued to you 6 months ago?
Oh, we had a series of robberies in our neighborhood, and I was granted a permit at the time. I forgot about that. It's been in my study desk at home. I never used it.
Then the gun should still be there.
That's correct.
What would you think if I told you I had a man checking that the gun is gone?
Gone?
Look, your own father admits that you were having a violent quarrel with Wentworth at the time of the shooting. Now, if you didn't kill him, you know who did.
I don't know anything about it.
Did you shoot him in self-defense?
No.
Kill him in a fit of insanity?
I didn't shoot him, I tell you.
Look, son, don't you see we've established a motive? We've established the fact that you were with Wentworth at the time he was killed. You haven't got a leg to stand on. Now, why don't you make a complete confession?
I didn't do it.
Lock him up, boys.
Okay, you just watched the first section of Doomed to Die, and I know you're excited to get to the second section, but Patty wants to tell you some things about the cast, and she's very excited about this. She's been working on this all week long, right?
No.
No.
So, of course, we have Boris Karloff. Not going to say a lot about him because everyone knows everything about him.
Tell us a little bit.
I did find a couple of little interesting facts.
I knew you could.
His real name was William Henry Pratt.
Bill Pratt.
Okay.
Right? I mean, doesn't that seem like something you could be a celebrity? It's like, my name's Bill Pratt. It's not like the weird name or something.
It's not
I'm Bill Pratt.
He never legally changed his name to Boris Karloff. Whenever he would sign legal papers, he would sign it William Pratt, a.k.a. Boris Karloff.
That sounds familiar.
Of course, he played Mr. Wong. He was actually married 6 times.
Beat this girl. so far, give
only
her
had 1 child out of all those marriages, and that was when he was 51 years old. So that's kind of old to be having a kid, much less your first kid.
What did he name it? Did he name
it? Was a girl.
Bornell.
No. One interesting little tidbit. It's not really him, but it's related to him. He had a niece that killed her 10 and 13-year-old sons.
Why?
She was declared legally insane.
It wouldn't be cast facts if she didn't tell us something horrible.
I like the weird things.
Whereas this is happy time.
Starting in 1940, he would dress up like Father Christmas and go to a Baltimore hospital and hand out gifts to disabled
isn't Father
children.
Christmas just another way of saying Santa Claus?
Yeah,
in
but
another
he doesn't wear the same clothing.
Well, that's not
type
nice.
thing. And he did that up until he became ill.
Did he buy his own presents out of his own money?
I'm sure he did.
Okay, just checking. Never hurts to check.
All right, Marjorie Reynolds plays Bobby Logan. Not too much on her. She was in the movie Holiday Inn with Bing Crosby. She actually sang the duet of White Christmas with Bing Crosby, and at the end of the movie she sang it by herself. She didn't sing it. The voice was dubbed
White
in.
Christmas. We tend to watch that at the winter time, and it's a very well colorized musical for Halloween, for Christmas time. If you ever want to watch it, go.
But I couldn't figure out why the woman who did the dubbing was also an actress. Why not just have her in the movie?
A lot of them danced though in White Christmas.
She was a dancer too,
and
that's what I couldn't figure out.
Debbie.
Why not just have her do it?
Those
Made
girls
no
were small.
sense.
Maybe she was giant like her, and they said, "Oh, Bing Crosby's not that big. We don't want a giant girl doing it."
And Marjorie Reynolds died while she was walking her dog.
Was the dog okay?
She had a heart attack.
What kind of good?
I don't know. Then we have Grant Withers, who played Captain William Street. He was a good friend of John Wayne, and he ended up being in 9 of John Wayne's movies. He's kind of like Adam Sandler. All your friends are in your movies.
Do you think he bummed a Marlboro from him?
I don't know.
Could have.
But he always played the villain. In 1930, he eloped with 17-year-old Loretta Young, another actress, the Loretta Young. Yes.
Wow.
And the wedding was annulled a year later.
Because of her age?
Can you wait for a year and do that?
Well, they did it. Yeah.
Hmm.
He started gaining weight pretty badly. I mean, because he had back issues, so he couldn't be real physical. And he ended up committing suicide at the age of 54.
I hate
And he might have killed a lot of children we don't know about. She didn't tell us.
Good Lord. Children?
You told us about the other one killing
kids. Well, that was her kids. And
that makes it better. Okay.
Then we have Catherine Craig, who played Cynthia Wentworth. She went to Indiana University. She was from Bloomington, Indiana. And she was named the Outstanding Senior Girl. I thought that was kind of
What does that mean?
You're the best senior girl.
I would say, you know how Penn High School has Kingsman of the Year kind of thing?
but
That's
okay.
what I would figure that is. In 1940, she married... Let me finish. In 1940, she married Robert Preston, who was the lead in The Music Man. He did other things.
But that's when this movie was
But
taking
she
place.
then retired so that she could support him in his acting career.
But this movie came out in 1940.
Don't care.
How could
That's
she
when
retire?
she married
She
him.
must have
She
just...
married him in 1940.
And then you said she retired. This movie came out in
Later,
1940.
she retired so
That doesn't
that
mean they
she
did
could
the movie in
support
1940.
I hope not.
Movies are usually done and not released for like 2 years.
I know that nowadays. I don't think they did that back then.
And then we have Henry Brandon, who played Victor Martin. In 1946, he had a relationship with Mark Herron. And in 1960, Mark Herron left him and married Judy Garland. And they were divorced 5 months later, and then he came back to Henry Brandon and was with him until his death in 1990.
Judy Garland was an odd character. I know everybody, oh, it's Dorothy. I'm sorry. If you got to hear this for the first time, she was a little quirky. I'll put it that way.
Well, she was.
Here we go.
She used drugs, and she was an alcoholic.
Oh, big time
that
at
would
that day.
make you
So
quirky.
yeah, I've seen her on things, and yeah. Okay, we'll let you see the second section of Doomed to Die, and then we'll be back with our exciting, not so exciting prop of the week.
Hello, Bill.
now, wait a minute.
All
Didn't
right,
I
all right. What do you want?
What's the story?
Have you printed anything yet?
No, I'm giving you a break, Phil. I'm holding out until I get all the facts.
Well, it's lucky for you, because this is one case I've washed up in a hurry.
Well, yeah, well, what's the story?
Now, this is the way it ought to be printed. Take it down. 2 hours after Cyrus P. Wentworth, well-known shipping magnate, was found shot to death in his office, Captain William Street of the Homicide Squad, acting with lightning-like speed, arrested and charged with first-degree murder the socially prominent son of Paul Fleming, long-standing enemy of the Wentworth interest. Well, you haven't taken anything down.
Oh, I've got the most important part. The lightning-like speed of Captain Street.
Now, look, this case is closed. I've got that kid dead to rights.
Mr. Wong, I hope I'm not intruding.
Wong, what's brought you here?
I phoned him.
Are you butting into my business again?
Sure. I knew you'd arrested the wrong man. You always do.
Now, you listen to me.
I just thought I'd like to check into a few details, Treat. You don't mind, I'm sure.
You're wasting your time, Wong.
Well, time is cheap for those who have it to spend.
Okay. If you can prove to this nosy reporter that I'm right.
Did you get the list?
Yes.
What list?
I asked Miss Logan to get me a list of the passengers who were on the Wentworth Castle when she was burned.
Say, you haven't got a notion that the burning of the Wentworth Castle had anything to do with that Fleming kid killing Wentworth, have you?
Well, I've no preconceived notions.
That's more than I can say for you, Bill.
Interesting.
What's interesting?
A number of the passengers were Chinese. That'll bear investigation, Street.
Why?
Well, you know the burning of the ship was rather suspicious in the first place. It may be that the relatives of those who were lost have an idea of revenge.
Oh, for the love of Mike. You mean to tell me that I've got the relatives of 400 drowned people as suspects?
I'm afraid so, Street. At any rate, it won't hurt to investigate this list.
Have at it.
Is your car here?
Yes, downstairs. Where can I take you?
May I borrow Miss Logan?
You can have her for keeps.
When we get through with the case, the homicide squad will be the used car squad.
Yes, Captain Street. Have Blake follow Mr. Wong and Miss Logan. I don't want anything to happen to Mr. Wong.
Is this the place?
No. But you stay here and wait for me. I'll be back in a few minutes.
It's Logan.
The Honorable Wong is here on personal business or in his official capacity?
I am here on behalf of the police.
You heard of the burning of the Wentworth Castle.
An unfortunate disaster.
Do you recognize the names of any of our countrymen on this list?
One, Kai Ling, a most trusted member of our Tong.
I've no desire to pry into the affairs of the Tong. But I would like to know the reason of his journey.
He was on a secret mission for the Tong.
And what was the nature of his mission?
Kai Ling was bringing $1.5 million in gold bonds from Havana.
Why?
Conditions in our country are such that we had to bring the Tong funds to this country for safekeeping. It had to be done secretly to avoid international complications.
So they were being smuggled in aboard the Wentworth Castle.
Yes.
But Kai Ling was amongst the survivors. So, of course, you have the bond.
No. Carling has disappeared.
You know, of course, that the owner of the Wentworth Castle is dead.
No member of this tongue is guilty of such a deed.
And no one else had any idea of the existence of the bonds.
No one else. Unless perhaps a rival tongue. But we can't be sure.
No.
Thank you.
Oh, gee, I'm glad you're back.
Get that car, Tom.
You're hurt.
No, it's nothing.
What is it, a Tom there?
Might be.
Well, get in, we'll follow them.
Not necessary. The police are after them.
Well, come on, we're going to the receiving hospital.
Give me the bottle, please. And this one. Yes.
You might have used a red-hot poker. This is a ridiculous fuss over a simple flesh wound.
Now, never mind. We're not going to take any chances of infection. You've got to have at least one intelligent detective working on the case.
How is it, Doc?
Oh, just a flesh wound. Now keep this in a sling for 3 days.
Very well.
All right, Wong. Who shot you?
Could have been an accident.
Did I ask you? All right, who did it?
I don't know.
Now, look, Wong. I had Blake follow you. He saw that guy pull up in that black car and take a shot at you, and he chased him.
Well, then you know what happened. Who was it?
I don't know. The car was wrecked, and when he got there was nobody in it.
It must have been a phantom.
Doesn't make any difference who it was. The next time you get any wild ideas like this and don't tip me off, there's going to be trouble. I don't need you on this case, but I might need you on a future one.
So you still think you've solved it, huh?
Yes, I do. Young Fleming didn't. And if he didn't, I'll eat my hat.
I'll see that you do.
Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you. Come again.
I hope not.
Miss Reed, I'll see you all callers. Well, Matthews?
Mr. Fleming, I'm very happy to know that you've taken over the business.
Well, thanks. Too bad we couldn't have merged before Cyrus died.
Yes, isn't it a pity?
We're going to expect you to carry on as usual, Matthews.
Thanks. It's an honor to be associated with you.
By the way, I'd like to have a digest of the last 6 months' business.
Yes, sir. I'll tend to it right away.
So that's where you put it. I knew I saw it on the floor. Be rather awkward for you if the police knew.
It would be awkward for my son. He was in here just before Cyrus committed suicide.
Before?
Yes. And it was suicide, Matthews.
It could have been. I could swear it was for a consideration.
How much?
It should be worth a partnership and $25,000. Is the deal?
Who's in there?
Why, Mr. Matthews, Mr. Fleming.
Is it?
Oh, Captain Street. Hello, Mr. Fleming. Special Investigator Wong. This is the Fleming kid's father.
How do you do? How do you do, Mr. Wong? I've been told that you're going to try to clear my son.
Who told you that?
Miss Logan, a friend of my son's fiancée.
Oh, Wentworth's daughter, huh? You know, old man Wentworth didn't sanction this thing. Drove the kid to desperation. Too bad you had to hear the argument. What did Wentworth say that made the kid shoot him?
How could I be of service?
Well, first of all, we'd like to know what you're doing in this office.
Well, Miss Wentworth asked me to take over her father's business.
Been waiting a long time for that, haven't you?
Yes, but I didn't commit murder to get my wish.
So you had your son do it, isn't that right?
I was a business rival of Mr. Wentworth, but I was not his enemy.
Of course not. I understand that you were amongst the first to find the body. Now, just where was it?
I should say about here.
Any signs of violence or struggle?
No.
You read the police report, Wong?
Yes, but things can be rearranged, you know. By any chance, was there any evidence of that?
No, I stayed here until the police came, and nothing was disturbed.
I can vouch for that.
And so neither of you left the room?
No, sir.
Were you out there?
Yes, sir.
Hear loud voices?
Yes.
You see these two men threaten each other?
I couldn't see them. The door was closed.
You know, your boss left a lot of enemies.
No, a lot of friends.
Would you say that this man and his son were friends?
Yes, I would.
What would Wentworth say to that statement?
Well, Mr. Wentworth didn't consider a competitor a friend.
Oh, bitter against him, huh? Particularly his biggest competitor. Hated him. And this man and his son hated Wentworth.
I couldn't say as to that.
But you would say that the boy killed him.
No, on the contrary.
Who did?
I couldn't tell you.
Did you say that he was a suicide?
Well, he was quite despondent, sir.
You've been with this office a long time, haven't you?
Yes, sir.
Probably mentioned in the will.
Well, I wouldn't know, sir.
Who would?
His attorney, Mr. Martin.
Suicide clause in that insurance contract would cancel it, wouldn't it?
I dare say.
So you took the trouble to hide the gun?
Oh, no, sir.
Here's the list, Mr. Wong.
What list?
What do you care? You caught the killer, didn't you?
I asked for the names of all the callers in the office yesterday. A man named Ludlow and a countryman of mine named Lem Howe. I suppose you saw them?
Lem was Mr. Wentworth's personal servant. Ludlow was discharged chauffeur.
Meaning nothing.
You say he was discharged?
Yes, sir. He came to plead for his job back.
What time was that?
Early in the day, sir.
Shall we go, Street? Thank you very much, sir.
See, Wong, they're trying to clear that kid.
I'll make you eat your hat yet.
Found him on the fire escape, Chief.
Yeah, who are you?
Chief of Police?
Why, he's the Wentworth chauffeur.
What were you doing on the fire escape?
Parking my car.
Hard to get along with, huh?
No, I just don't get chummy with strangers.
That's so? Ever seen one of those? Seen a lot of them, haven't you? Don't like cops at all. You better start talking or I'll lock you up.
What for?
Prowling.
And why were you discharged?
Oh, I was a bad, bad boy. I got drunk.
And when was that?
A month ago.
Are you looking for trouble?
No. I'm just trying to find some clue to help the Fleming boy.
Oh. What's your interest in him?
I'm Miss Cynthia's chauffeur now.
Oh, aced yourself right back in again, huh? All right, you can go, but don't leave town. Tail him. Right. Tough customer, that one.
Oh, I never did like him. I wish Cynthia hadn't hired him. I'm going to make her fire
No,
him.
why don't you mind your own business? You're always butting into things that don't concern you.
You sure can stand a lot of rough talk. The talk is big enough.
Can I drop you anyplace, Wong?
Oh, I know where you can drop me.
Yeah, so do I on your head.
Oh, no, Fleming. It's gone.
I'm very glad to meet you, Mr. Wong. Won't you sit down?
Thank you.
Cynthia told me you were on the case.
A very curious case, Mr. Martin.
Dick is incapable of committing murder.
I quite agree with you. Is there anybody else that you suspect?
I know of no one to suspect. I wish I did for Dick's sake.
You were very close to Mr. Wentworth, weren't you?
Closer than anyone. He gave me my start. I owe him whatever success I've had.
You saw him shortly before his death, didn't you?
Within the very hour.
Was anything said at that time that might help us?
No. Matter of his insurance policies on the ill-fated ship.
But I believe they're going to be paid.
They have. He's been completely exonerated.
Then he obviously wasn't worrying about that.
He had been under a strain ever since the disaster. In fact, I was afraid that he contemplated doing away with himself.
Really? Why?
Because I'd just made out a new will, which he signed then, seeming anxious to get it over with.
Suicide? Might be, but then there's the matter of the gun. He could hardly dispose of that if he had a bullet in his heart.
Might not someone else have taken it to conceal that it was suicide?
I see what you mean. The boy, for instance. Perhaps thinking of the girl.
Oh, heavens, no. Put himself on a spot? I doubt if any man is capable of that much chivalry.
It's true, isn't it, that the company was in rather low water, even before the Wentworth Castle was burned?
I thought no one outside knew that.
Well, I gathered that from the stock market quotations.
Conditions are not entirely due to the times. In fact, large sums of money have been disappearing from the company funds.
Oh. And who knew that besides you and Mr. Wentworth?
Matthews.
He had access to the funds?
Yes, but he's been tireless in his efforts to stop the leak.
I can quite understand that.
Oh, I'm reluctant to believe. Matthews was in the same room with Fleming when the shot occurred.
But Fleming may have turned his back just for the moment that it took to open the door and fire the shot.
With Matthews in the same room?
If you'll send for your secretary, I'll give you a demonstration.
Oh, certainly.
Yes, sir.
Miss Wilson, this is Mr. Wong.
How do you do?
How do you do? If you'll sit down, please. If you don't mind, I'm going to try a little experiment with these two coins. Now, it's not going to hurt you. Now, just close your eyes, and I'll snap these two coins. In front of your head, behind your head, and over your head. And you tell me where the sound comes from.
All right.
Are your eyes closed?
In back of my head. In front. Still in front.
Thank you very much.
Well, was I right?
Not once.
Was there something wrong with me?
Well, hardly.
That certainly is one for the book. I wonder. Maybe Dick...
So he was in the room with Mr. Wentworth?
I don't know, but I'll make him tell.
I don't say a word about the coin trick. We may need that in the defense. Thank you very much, Mr. Martin.
Okay, we're back with the prop of the week. This is a motionette, okay? These are, I hate to use the word rare because on eBay everything's rare. I don't care what it is, it's rare. These are a little bit harder to find though. I did not buy this off of eBay. I bought this at a little resale shop heading into Elkhart on 20 there that didn't exist very long. Found this there. And I'd never seen one in person before, and I had to buy it. I think I paid like $30 for it, maybe, give or take. This is by Holiday Creations, and it's a motionette, so to speak. It doesn't have legs, as you can see. It's a pole, no legs, no legs. This, what would you say that is?
I can't see.
Just a skeleton face.
Yeah. Kind of like a ghoulish type creature of some sort. When this goes over, you can't really see it too much, but this doesn't do the normal, you know, where the arms move or the head moves. This is more, it makes sounds and it shivers. All of them do this as far as I know. Now, there is this, I know there's a witch. I don't know if there's one or two others. I can't remember. I could tell you back in the day. I don't remember what all the boogie people, because they were called boogie people, there were, but I know there was this one and a witch for sure, and I think there were one or two other characters. I just don't remember anymore. It's been so long. But I will turn this on. It actually still works, but it doesn't do much. But I do want to show you something before we, something just typical garbage is what I'm trying to show you. If I can get this to pull up here. Okay, the mechanism, of course, is way up here on the pole. Okay, way up here on the pole. And you can see the writing. It's where you put the batteries and stuff. That's not what I want to show you. Look at what they use for arms.
What is that?
Cardboard?
It's just a folded up piece of cardboard on each side.
Dang.
It's the same thing. Yeah, it's just a folded up piece of cardboard stuck in the arm to make it stiff. I mean, nothing plastic or anything. It's like they had cardboard on the floor and picked it up, stuck it in the arm, okay? So, yeah, that's kind of tacky, but typical, you know, it's not made in this country. I'll turn this on. Can you see it shaking? It's very subtle, but it shakes. And they all, I believe, do that. They just shake and they make sounds like this. They don't have anything hooked to the arms to make them move or anything. As you see, the arms work, nothing but a cardboard piece. You can tell it's, you can feel it in there. You can feel it. If you want to feel it, yeah, you can just feel it's a hard piece of cardboard. Yeah, and then the chain around it, but not much to this. Not much to this, but they're slightly more rare than the common telco or anything like that. You just don't see too many of them pop up for sale. So I only have collected one. I think right now, if you went on right now, you'd only probably find a witch. Looks made the same type of way. But I know there's more than a witch. There's at least one other. There could be a couple others, but I don't remember what it is. But that's our I've got it way over here on the side. Yeah, that's our prop of the week. I thought I'd show this one. I'm trying to save certain props. We're getting ready to switch over. We've already got our outfits too. Okay, we got our outfits the other day to switch over to our new characters. We're gonna still call ourselves by name like this, but we're not gonna dress like this. We're gonna dress a little. We're gonna be more of a themed show. We're still us. We're still gonna do the show the same way, but we're gonna have a theme about how we dress. That's all. That's all. We're not, you know, not gonna change it drastically. We want to change the look. Like I said, I don't want to sit in front of this exactly. So yeah. So we'll let you watch the second half, which would be the third section going into the second half of the movie, and we'll come back and we will be talking about the movie review of the week. Okay? And when we do the new shows, we're going to include books. We not harebrained books. I'm talking about kids books, Halloween books that are more interesting to talk about, much more cool and to show. Okay, we're going to add that to the show too. So here we go, part 3 of Doomed to Die.
Why, great Scott, it's you, Mr. Wong. Didn't I see someone at the fire escape?
You did. It was someone who'd been opening the safe.
The safe? Did you recognize him?
It was too dark.
Well, we'd better call the police.
No, I don't believe I would if I were you.
But we can't afford to overlook a single clue. Dick's case is getting hopeless.
I know, but please don't lose confidence in me. I assure you, Miss Wentworth, we are not going to lose your case.
Thank you, Mr. Wong.
Funny he didn't make an effort to stop him. Look here, Cynthia. I don't like this prowling around at night. I might have put a bullet through him. Oh, I'm sorry.
After all I've done for you, you might at least show a little gratitude. Oh, you're not pulling any wool over my eyes, Bill Street. You're up to one of your tricks, and I'm going to find out what it is if I have to camp here all night.
No, why don't you leave me alone? I told you 1,000 times I'm not holding out any news stories on you.
Well, then where's Wong?
Oh, I know. I'm not his mother.
Street, you got Ludlow?
Yeah. You want him?
Yes, I'd like to talk to him.
Blake, bring Ludlow in.
So you were holding out on me, huh? Well, what is this about Ludlow? Come on, tell me.
All right. So my men did pick him up, but I haven't got a thing on him.
Oh, don't lie on me.
Now, wait a minute. This female reporter's driving me batty. Look, sweetheart, Mr. Wong and I crave secrecy. We want to be alone.
I don't get the hint.
You don't get the hint. Logan, one of these days I'm going to get my hands on that lily white neck of yours and...
Here he is, Chief.
So we meet again, Mr. Ludlow.
The pleasure's all yours. Nice of your boys to park their car right underneath my fire escape.
Do you room and board on that fire escape?
Oh, now, Miss Logan, why be your usual sweet, nasty self?
Anytime you want a character reference, just come to me.
Oh, sure. You see, we're both the same type. You write lies, and I tell them.
Bill Street, are you going to stand for that?
Sure. Well, sit down, Ludlow. Thanks, Commissioner, I will.
You know, you'd save us a great deal of trouble if you just answer one question.
I'll answer anything you ask, but don't expect the truth.
Well, I'm quite sure you could tell the truth just once, if you really tried.
You'd be a fool to believe anything I told you.
You know who killed Wentworth. What was on that piece of paper that you burned up?
Now, who'd ever think that someday I'd be telling the truth?
What name did you read on that piece of paper?
I don't know nothing about nothing.
You know, I can have you sent up for safe breaking.
It was open when I got there.
I'm afraid you forget that I was there.
Oh, then you opened it. Oh, why, Mr. Wong.
I'm quite serious about sending you up.
And so am I. Now get this. I didn't kill the old man, and I didn't see it done. And I ain't making any wild guesses as to who did it. If I find out, I'll give you the tip. The sooner you quit tailing me and interfering with me, the sooner you're going to get that tip, and that's the truth.
Ha ha.
Lock him up.
No, Street. I think I'd let him go.
You don't believe that crook, do you?
Yes, I do.
All right, get out of here.
Thanks for the interview. Hope I didn't help you any.
Blake, I know what he's up to, Street, but I think we can anticipate him.
Hey, have you got something up your sleeve?
Well, there's an answer to every riddle, you know, and I think perhaps this is it.
What is that?
Ashes.
Oh, look, we're trying to solve a murder, and you're carrying ashes around.
Is that going to tell us who killed Wentworth?
No, but it may be a clue as to the reason of the killing, and once we know that, we are very close to knowing the identity of the killer. We'll need some infrared film, Street.
Well, you better use a photographic lab.
Right.
Well, what's infrared film for?
Photograph the ashes, and I hope to bring out the writing on them.
Oh, but how?
Look, dummy. Infrared film is sensitive to wavelengths of light beyond the human eye.
fascinating.
Who, me?
No, the other negative.
You look good, too, in the dark.
Find anything, Wong?
Not yet. It's rather faint.
There goes the clue.
Well, I found one name. Kai Ling.
He was one of the passengers.
Yeah, we heard that before.
Kai Ling.
Let's make another negative.
Well, why? We've got all we need. We have Kai Ling's name. James Lee Wong speaking. Have you a record of Kai Ling? I'd like his address, please. 19 Queen Street on the waterfront. Thank you.
You want him?
Yes.
I'll pick him up myself. And don't phone your editor. I'll tip you off when.
Now, you make another negative and print of that, and don't let anybody see it but me.
All right, Mr. Wong.
Better turn your lights off.
Let's go.
Why don't you see if some windows are open?
Who, me?
Yeah. I thought you newspaper gals were brave.
Yeah, and I thought a man as big as you could break in a front door.
Come on, Braveheart. You stay out of my way and quit following me. Yeah, it's me. Logan. Bobby. What's the matter?
In there.
See if you can find a light. This guy's cold.
Doesn't work.
Light that candle.
Do you think it's Kyling?
Just a minute. Is your name Kyling? How do I know who he is?
Well, it's a story anyway. Bobby Logan discovered...
Bobby Logan discovered nothing. I'll tell you when to print the story. Will you stay away from me? Would you let go of me? Stay where you are. Wow. What'd you send me for if you were coming down here?
But I'm not Street, I'm coming up.
Very funny.
Afraid I gave Miss Logan rather a shock.
Thanks.
You're sure this is the right address that they gave us over the telephone?
Yeah.
Kai Ling was a passenger on the Wentworth Castle. He lives here on the waterfront. I think he's in the smuggling business.
You mean he was in the smuggling business? Come on. Exhibit A.
A very old dynasty.
Who, this guy?
Very strange thing, Street, that the rest of the house should be empty while this room is elaborately furnished. He must have been a person of considerable importance.
Yeah, and he had something important or they wouldn't have murdered him.
Just help me turn his head so that we can see his face. He's dead for some days. You know, this is the right address that they gave us. This must be Kai Ling.
Bell Street, what do you mean leaving me downstairs unconscious?
That's nothing new.
Oh, that's Slim Howe, the missing Wentworth servant.
How do you know?
Oh, I've seen him lots of times. He killed Wentworth and then committed suicide.
Sure, stabbed himself in the back. You're still unconscious.
Street, do you suppose that Kai Ling and Lem Howe are one and the same person?
Okay, three-fourths of the movie is over. You've made it thus far. You're not watching it, are you? Jessica, are you watching it? I don't know. Sometimes Jessica watches, sometimes she don't. Okay, our movie, like, review. I hate to call it review. We're not really reviewing it in the same way a lot of people do. Barbarella. This is a VHS tape. I do not have the Barbarella on DVD. If I watch it nowadays, it usually just comes on oddly or something. Barbarella, Jessica, if you haven't watched Barbarella, watch Barbarella, okay? If you can, if it comes up. I don't know if it's all a rental now or, I mean, what was it, 1960? Yeah, 1968. Should it be a rental in 1968? Shouldn't? Well, with her in it, yeah, you might want it, yeah. Jane Fonda is insane, okay? I don't know what else you can say about Jane Fonda. She was, I don't know how old she would be in this movie. She was like, I think 19 or 20, give or take. Don't quote me on that, but around in there. First movie, I believe, that she was ever in, okay? Jane Fonda, and who was her dad?
Henry Fonda.
Henry Fonda, and her brother was?
Peter Fonda.
Peter Fonda. Yeah, I was going to say, I was waiting for somebody.
My brain went blank
yes,
for a second.
we all know Peter Fonda. Easy Rider. Yeah, got killed in that, by the way.
And he played the devil.
The devil in Ghost Rider.
Right.
He was the devil. But anyway, she, you know, Jane Fonda, I think she's like 80 now. I want to say she's 80. I believe that's correct.
She looks great, though.
She looks like Frankenstein.
No, she does
had
not.
to look at her close up. See some of the clothes. It looks like they've stitched her together with parts they found in the road, okay? This woman was spectacular, okay? If you watch her in this movie when she was this age, her raving beauty, just stunningly beautiful. She really was. Kook, all the way, to the core. She was, of course, anti-war
Vietnam
activist in Vietnam time. There was a lot of people. I'm not saying that was what made her a nut. She's a nut to this day, though. She's an activist to this day and still out there protesting like somebody cares what she says, and they don't. She was very beautiful in this movie. Okay, don't answer. This is for her, because I know you know what I'm going to say. What famous rock band took their name from a character in this movie?
I have no idea.
She don't know? Famous rock band.
I have no idea.
There was a character in this movie.
Duran Duran?
Duran Duran.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew she cheated. Yes.
I just gave her a clue.
There is a character, like one of the main bad guys in this movie that are towards the last part of the movie that Barbarella comes up against, and his name is Duran Duran. And that's where Duran Duran took their name for their movie.
Their movie?
Their band. He spelled it with a... The character spelled it with a D on the end. It was Duran with a D on the end.
Oh, Durand.
Yeah, it was more like Durand. But it was double, just like Duran Duran. But they didn't put a D on the band's name, Duran Duran. I don't know why. Probably thought they'd get sued.
Maybe it's copyright.
Yeah, probably. Another thing I thought was very interesting about this movie, if you have watched this movie, she is just stunning. She is head to toe stunning.
You mentioned that.
She was supposedly bulimic in this movie. I never looked at her for 1 second and thought anything bulimic. She was just perfect.
A lot of women that are bulimic, it's not like anorexia.
Yeah, you can't really tell.
Anorexia, you can spot them from a mile away. Bulimic, you can't.
She was just...
They have normal body types.
She had a great figure, and gorgeous legs, and just you wouldn't think of eating. Now they said she was very uncomfortable dressing the way she dressed in this because it was very skimpy.
Well, didn't her husband do the movie?
She didn't have a husband at this time.
She was 19.
She was like 19. She was her first.
Oh, I thought her husband had something to do with the movie.
I didn't think she was married at that age. I could be wrong. If you're sitting back and saying, oh, God, she was married at that movie. I didn't think so. I didn't think she got married at that young age. I only know her being married to Ted Turner, TBS.
Oh, no, she was married to a guy that was a director.
We watched other movies. We watched, like, I know a movie with Robert Redford, and they lived in New York. I can't remember the name of that, with her in it. That was supposedly a real big, I thought it was crap. Cat Blue.
Yeah, this Roger Vadim, I think I think that might have been her husband.
I think we watched Cat Blue with her. She was a cowboy. I think Anne Margaret was supposed to play that part, and she did not play it, and Jane Fonda ended up playing, if I recall. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's what the deal was on that. Anyway, Jessica, if you haven't watched, and you are able to, watch Barbarella. It's very sci-fi, very...
cheeky.
Very, very...
and you'll see stuff and go, what the? But
very
it's funny.
psychedelic. Back in the day, it was real psychedelic. They used a lot of psychedelics.
Like it would have been better probably if you were on drugs when
yes,
you watched it.
more than likely, but you didn't need to be with her.
But you almost felt like you were on drugs watching it,
Yes.
even though you weren't using drugs.
Good movie, though. I have nothing to say bad about this movie. For its time, it was ahead of the time, and really well done. Now, the little dolls that had the
I was just going to say, I like the little dolls.
That bitter and had little marks all over her and everything. Yeah, that messed up her tights and everything. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just crazy. And the little twin girls that threw the snowball at her head and knocked her out, and then the big guy with all the fur.
Well, don't tell him everything.
Yeah, you're
and
excited.
The blind angel guy.
Pelgar, I believe he was the angel. Yeah. If anybody was going to change you from not being an angel, this would do it. Okay, so anyway, good movie. Jessica, if you haven't seen it yet, try to see if you can see it. Set through it. And look at it through a guy's point of view, okay?
I liked it, and I'm not even a dude.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. But.
And
I probably would have liked it better if I didn't have to watch it with you.
Duran put her in like a big, like, she had to lay down like this big, like, it was like a big organ shaped, like the keys were, and it was real big, and it made her like, it was like a sexual machine, and it was this, and it was supposed to like screw her up, and she was so Barbarella-ish that she actually made the machine malfunction. You could see it back in those days, so now you could see it, but the machine would just be running. Okay. Anyway, that's it for our movie of the week, and we will come back with our snacks. Watch the last part of Doomed to Die.
Bill.
Where'd you get that stuff?
I phoned Miss Wentworth and she sent it.
You sure you didn't phone her?
Bill Street, of course I didn't.
You know, you made me a promise.
Well, I kept it.
This story breaks out.
Sorry, Street, but I'm afraid it's broken already.
How could it?
Well, you see, Miss Logan was with me when I telephoned Miss Wentworth. And she said it's too bad this story can't be published. It might influence public opinion in favor of Dick. And I'm afraid Miss Wentworth heard it.
So you shouted, huh?
Well, I didn't talk direct.
Street? It's the same handwriting. Lem Howe and Kai Ling are one of the same person. We have something here.
Yeah, a Chinese puzzle.
Then Lem Howe did do it. Cynthia said that he and her father had an argument a short time ago.
Quiet. Wong, if this Lem Howe...
I've got as much right as this discussion as you have.
Will you be quiet?
Well, I found a corpse, didn't I?
All right. Finish what you're going to say, will you?
Well, I did finish. It's simple.
Sure you're simple.
He shot Wentworth and then killed himself.
Just stabbed himself in the back, huh?
Well, Wong, an Oriental would, wouldn't he? You know, commit Harry or whatever you call it.
Harry. Hello, Street speaking. What? Yeah. Okay. Suicide, huh? Come here, Wong. This is a pip. I had an autopsy performed. They found a bullet wound underneath the dagger. They traced the bullet through the body into the hip. And that bullet came from the same gun that killed Wentworth. Yeah?
Miss Wentworth and Mr. Martin. Shall I send them in?
Wait a minute. Oh, that's swell. That's fine. Now you got that Wentworth gal on my neck. I get this, Bobby. This is strictly between us. If a word of this gets out, something's going to happen, and I'm not fooling.
Okay, Bill.
I'm not going to try and pin this on the Fleming kid. It's a little far-fetched that he'd commit a couple of murders the same day. But I am going to check on his whereabouts that morning, if only to protect him. Now listen, Dizzy. I'm going to leave you alone with him. I want you to get that information, and I'm not fooling. You understand?
Yes.
Casey, have Fleming brought up. Come here. Oh, Mark.
Bobby, Cynthia, how are you? Have you found anything?
A great deal.
Well, that is good news. Whatever it is, don't delay. Anything to postpone the hearing. I've done my best, but I'm stymied by a mountain of circumstantial evidence.
I can realize that. I'm afraid your servant, Lem Howe, is dead, Miss Wentworth.
Lem? Dead?
It may have a bearing on the case. He was found in an old house in the Chinese Quarter. He'd been murdered.
Murdered? It must be someone who's determined to destroy the entire household. In heaven's name, Captain, don't let this girl go around without a bodyguard.
You're right. I'll arrange for one.
But no one... And fire that chauffeur. It gives me the chill. I haven't seen him for 24 hours. I guess he's fired himself.
Why'd you take him back?
He promised to stay sober and to help Dick. And two, he said I could use a bodyguard. Great guns. I'd rather have a rattlesnake following me. Oh, Dick.
Cynthia. I'm going to leave you alone for a quarter of an hour. No one will bother you. Come on, woman.
Are you all right?
Of course I am, my darling.
Dick, you can come clean on something now. I've got to know. It may be a chance of proving your innocence. If you were in that office when the shot was fired, you've got to say so.
If I was, I would have seen the killer.
No, you might only have heard the shot.
Well, I certainly would have known where it came from.
Not necessarily, as Wong can demonstrate. I know, I've seen him do it. You were there, weren't you?
Yes. I was stunned. The outer hall door had been opened by Mr. Wentworth when he asked me to leave. When he fell at my feet, I turned into the hall and ran to intercept whoever had done it. When I returned, unsuccessful, I saw people running into the outer office, and I knew at once I'd be accused. So I beat it for home. If I tell that to the court, the walls and all would fall down on top of me.
If you'd only told me this before, we might have had something to go on. The open door, fingerprints. Concentrate. Can't you remember having seen someone?
But I didn't see anybody.
Dick, where were you before you went to the Wentworth office?
That morning, I took Cynthia to get a good view of the burnt ship. Lem was there. He'd lost a cousin or somebody. Then I drove Cynthia to the truck, and I took Lem into Chinatown.
Chinatown? Oh, Dick.
Well, so what?
You took Lem to Chinatown and no one's seen him alive since. Oh, the big lug. It's a frame-up. Dick, you're going to escape.
Bobby.
Go out that door. My car's in the alley and the keys are in it. Take Cynthia with you and go on home. No one will ever look for you there.
Stop. Do you want him to hang himself completely?
It'll give us more time.
Dick, if you're going through with this mad impulse, wait till I'm out. I'd be disbarred if I were a witness to it.
Well, then go on.
All right.
Go on. Hurry up. I'll meet you later. Go on.
Nice work, baby, nice work. I got just what I wanted, just what I wanted. Wonder what happened to that mic. Oh, I guess somebody tripped over it. Where'd they go?
Well, they finished and left.
That's so? You ought to have your head examined. That's been open all the time.
You heard everything?
Sure. And we're going to join him for tea later, as soon as he digs up that gun.
Why, you big baboon.
Oh, I've got the Fleming place covered. Anybody can get in, but nobody can get out.
What?
Oh, no, you don't. Nothing but a divorce can separate us now.
We'd have to get married to get a divorce, and I wouldn't marry
If I were the last man on earth, I know. Sit down.
Dick! You're out on bail?
No, he's escaped.
Escaped. Dick, you've convicted yourself.
I'm convicted as it is. The police, Martin, everyone thinks I haven't a chance. Why shouldn't I run away?
Well, don't you see? You're confessing your guilt.
What's the difference? Everybody thinks I'm guilty. You've got to get me out of here. You've got to get a plane for me.
No, go back.
I'm not a quitter, but I haven't anything to fight with. I can't fight locked in a stinking jail.
Go back, son.
You won't help.
No.
You think I did it too, don't you, Dad?
Now, don't say that to me.
Dick, please. It was Bobby's idea to give Wong more time.
You have nothing to fear, son. I can clear you.
How?
If it looks like a conviction, I'll tell the court who did it and how it was done.
You know?
Upstairs. Who is it?
Matthews.
Well?
I thought he'd just as well fire away when the trial opens. Have you the balance?
No.
I phoned you long before the banks closed.
No more money for you, Matthews.
Are you forgetting that what you did means your son's finished? They'll hang him.
I'm not paying you anymore.
Shall I call the police?
I'll save you the trouble.
See, I wouldn't do that if I were you. You're making a mistake.
Could I have the Detective Bureau, please? Detective Bureau?
You're making a terrible mistake there, Fleming.
I'd like to speak to Captain Street.
Hello?
Captain Street? This is Fleming.
Yes, Mr. Fleming.
Captain, my son did not kill Cyrus Wentworth. If you'll come to my house, I'll tell you who did it.
Hello, Mr. Fleming. Hello. I heard a shot.
A shot?
Where's the car? In the alley.
What is it?
Somebody shot Fleming.
Anybody leave?
No, they're all in there.
How is he?
Bad wound, but it's not fatal.
Fleming, this is Captain Street. What were you trying to tell me on the phone?
I killed Cyrus Wentworth.
Ted, you don't know what you're saying. All right, I'm listening.
Matthews saw me do it. I've had to pay him for his silence.
Oh, so he shot you. Well, just relax. The doc will be here in a minute.
Dad, you're not telling the truth. He's only trying to protect me.
Take it easy, kid. Just hold everything. I'll get to the bottom of this. Well, you heard what he said?
Yes.
Did you see him kill Wentworth?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Well, he might have, I don't know. But I did see him hide the gun.
So you used that to blackmail him, huh? That's all I want to know. Well, that eliminates the Fleming kid.
And pins it on the father.
I overheard your very fine gesture, Mr. Fleming. Quite unnecessary. Mr. Ludlow.
Well, the pleasure
is still mine. You got past me in the garden, didn't you? But fortunately for Mr. Fleming, your aim was not as good as when you killed Kyling and Mr. Wentworth.
I killed Wentworth.
Of course you did. From across the hall through the open door, and then you threw the gun into the room. And you hoped to implicate young Fleming.
No, you're making that up out of your head.
Am I? And I suppose I'm imagining that you had to destroy the agreement between Kyling and Wentworth.
What agreement?
That piece of paper that you were burning in the office that night. Your name was on it.
My name was not.
Your name was on it as a witness,
It
wasn't
was not.
That's right. Wentworth showed me the paper. It was his signature.
Why, you double-crossing...
There's your man, Street.
Take him, Mike.
So you were partners. Well, I really am surprised that a professional like you would team up with an amateur like this. Here's the gun, Street. I traced it to him. And here's the reproduction of the burned agreement with Martin's signature on it. I'm sorry I had to hold that out on you, but...
There's only one thing I regret.
I know that you didn't kill me that night in Chinatown when you shot at me.
Take them out, boys.
Well, Street, we've done it again.
Yeah, sure. Why, the first day in the office, I had this whole thing doped out. Yeah. What am I doing?
Okay, here's the situation, okay? Snack of the week, I try to always find packaging. If it's not a Halloween snack, which you can't find Halloween snacks quite yet, but probably real soon, probably next month I'll be able to find a Halloween snack. But I always try to show you Halloween snack packages to go with the snack a lot of times. I looked all over through, I don't have all my food containers in the house. I have so many food containers. And I could not find the snack of the week's Halloween related food containers. And what made me want to show it, because they come out with the new super stuffed Pop-Tarts, okay? I have the strawberry and I have the chocolate, okay? They're good, but I can tell you, I ate Pop-Tarts when I was a young teenager. And I can tell you for a fact that these super stuffed Pop-Tarts are just the Pop-Tarts I was eating back when I was a teenager. Yeah. They have skimped them down, made them super thin, and now they're selling super stuffed ones. They're just regular Pop-Tarts from back in the day when they used to give you more product for your money. Yeah, they're not giving you anything special. So, that being said, I was going to originally eat one of the, show you the super stuffed compared to what, but I'm not. It's super stuffed. See how fat it is? It's so stuffed. It's really stuffed. I always like brown sugar cinnamon the best, but I do tend to buy cookies and cream. Patty always likes strawberry, of course. What was your favorite Pop-Tart, Des?
None.
None, that's right, that's right.
Never ate one.
As soon as they come out with chicken nugget Pop-Tarts, she'll be getting them, for sure, for sure. And before we go on to show you, I do have a few packaging of Pop-Tarts that isn't Halloween related. I have,
but they're just weird.
They're just somewhat.
Ew.
I don't believe you can get this anymore. The pretzel, chocolate pretzel Pop-Tarts.
Ew.
Yeah. I like pretzels. I like chocolate, but yeah, Fruit Loop flavored Pop-Tarts. Again, I don't know which one of these are still on the market. These are the wintertime, the sugar cookie with the tattoo, you know, you could like lay on the printed sugar cookie. These are good. Now I will say these were good. When I got these, I actually liked the taste of these, and I think these are the same thing. Different sugar cookie for the wintertime. These are actually good. And then of course, Spider-Man. That's right. You don't sell these all the time. So these are packaging that you can't see for the most part of the store. I keep them. I do have a SpongeBob one as well. But I have a few different Halloween Pop-Tarts that come out of Halloween. They're chocolate with the orange frosted top, you know, and spooky type. If I ever run across them and looking for other things, I'll bring them on the show and say, see, I told you I had them, but I do have them. Okay, one more thing. We wanted to, before we do the grand finale with the Pop-Tarts, we did buy these two today. These are marshmallow fudge stripe Keebler. Keeblers are elves, by the way. They make shoes and they make cookies, okay? And these cookies are blue striped and they're supposedly do they taste like marshmallows? I mean, really?
We don't know. We're about to find out.
You think so? You think they taste like marshmallows? I don't think they're gonna. I don't know. You think they're gonna? I think they're gonna taste like white chocolate, aren't they? No?
It's different here. Like, I can't describe it. It's good.
It's fun.
I like it. I'd eat it.
There he is. I don't taste any marshmallow.
I don't know what I taste.
Yeah, it's a different taste. He heard us eating, that's why.
Yeah, marshmallow fudge striped Keebler cookies.
Yeah, I eat that.
I don't know what I'm tasting. Okay, I'm going to I'm going to shut off the camera, get something, come back, and we're going to wrap up the show with what I have. Okay, so here we go. Give me a second. I hope I remember to edit this. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully, I will have edited me jumping back into the chair. Okay, take that. This is the box. This is the ice cream sandwich Pop-Tarts that they come out with not too long ago.
Did they just put ice cream between two Pop-Tarts?
I don't know what they've done.
Oh, you haven't had any?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's what I was...
No, I have not. I just bought them today. This is cookies and cream. It looks like they've taken 2 Pop-Tarts, shrunk them down to size.
Regular size.
But see how, show how, can you pull it out? No, show the whole thing, how big it is. That is not Pop-Tart size, okay, guys? Okay. How much did we pay for these? Wasn't it like $5? There are 4 of those in there. 4 in there.
It's an ice cream sandwich.
Take it back.
Yeah, that's simply an ice cream sandwich.
It's okay. It tastes like an ice cream sandwich. They have strawberry, chocolate fudge. This is, of course, cookies and cream. Brown sugar cinnamon, the common, and then s'mores. Okay, this is Pop-Tarts, of course, and it tastes more like an ice cream sandwich. Just, I don't bite into that and say, you know what, that tastes like a Pop-Tart. It doesn't taste like a Pop-Tart. It just tastes like I'm eating an ice cream sandwich. Just the common, right? The chocolate on the side, the ice cream, that's what it tastes like. I don't taste Pop-Tart at all. They're that big. There's only 5 in a box. No, 4 in a box. 4. That's all there was in this. 4 of those little teeny. My dog could, eat the whole entire box in one sitting. Raven would eat the box too, but
oh, for sure.
Yeah, these are way overpriced, way little. Because you're thinking Pop-Tart too. Because you see the size of the box. You know, they're this size. They're this shape. 4 in a row. And yeah, they're a little bit fatter, but they're very little, very small, very small. Not impressed. Overpriced for what you get. And they just taste like an ice cream sandwich. They really do. If you want an ice cream sandwich, just buy the regulars, buy the off-brand, buy the Walmart brand. Yes. Okay, we'll let you go, and that'll be the end of the show for us this weekend. I don't know how long we're going to be in here. Like I said, we got our outfits. I'll wear it around the house. Go to Animant's house. I went to Animant's house the other day, and I showed him the outfit. He liked it. And, yeah, so dropping hints? I'm not dropping hints. Okay. All right. We'll see you next time. And next week's show, for those of you doing the calendars, sitting by your, getting excited. It's not a horror movie. It's My Favorite Brunette. It's a heard of movie, of course, a public domain movie that we can show. But next week's show is Patty's birthday. We're gonna kind of do This Is Your Life, Patty. It'd be so embarrassing. But we're showing that movie and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Yes, we're showing a few things related to Patty, scary things. Of course, they're all scary if they're related to Patty, because, of course, So we'll talk more about Patty next week. It's never enough. As far as her, she's never enough talking about her, right? Mm-hmm. Just all the time want to talk about her. Okay, all right. I don't know. I'm going to let the camera roll on this. I normally would end the show right here, but I meant to do this last week. And do you want me to take this away? Stay right here. Patty,
Move.
Can you get in my chair? I'm going to send in the dog because I told him he could be on the show last week because it was his birthday. And he was very mad because he was sleeping and he missed it. I'm going to try to get him up in the chair and let you see our
Demand the myth.
6-year-old gigantic dog, Panic, that you see his head once in a while. And Patty's going to scoot over into my chair. You don't need to see me. I'll be talking, I'm sure, the whole time. Okay, Panic.
And he loves to sit in chairs. Come here, friend. Come here.
It's all right.
Come here.
I don't know if he can get up there.
You might have to.
Come here.
I'm gonna help him. I know I'm running.
Give me.
Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta. Okay, I'm gonna help him up. Okay, there he is. We haven't weighed him lately. We think he weighs over 100. But it was his birthday Tuesday, and he was 6 years old. 6 years old. When we brought him home, he was 10 pounds. Now he's a good 100. He's a good 100. He's a very, very big bulldog.
He loves to sit in chairs when we go to the vet.
Yes.
He wants to sit in a chair.
He has to go in the doctor's office and get in the chair right away. He doesn't eat regular dog food.
He eats bricks.
He whatever he can eat basically, but he's somewhat picky, but he likes his treats. And
obviously.
No, really he doesn't eat that much. He really doesn't. He's a bulldog, typical bulldog. Anyway, I told him he could be on camera because he's always around the camera. We have to protect the camera. So that's Panic, our Spook Show gravy creature feature dog. Yes. And he would not hurt a fly. Actually, we can get him mad real easy. Yeah. So, I mean, he has such a mild demeanor, but if you want to get him riled, he will get riled. And you wouldn't think so. Okay, does he want to close out the show?
Do you want to say goodbye?
That's a dog, by the way, that I said can talk. He can talk, but you want to do it today? This will be your starring moment. If you talk on camera. He's just too shy. Okay, one of you guys can close the show. I'll stay behind the camera. Ready?
Thank you. What?
You can move. Take his mouth and move it out like that.
Okay, ready?
He's like,
Thank you for watching Spook Show Gravy Creature Features.
I was thinking more of the the big cheeks. Thank
you for watching Spook Show Gravy Creature Features.
I think we get the point. If he could give us a finger right now, I'm sure he would.
For sure.
I'm sure he would. Okay, we'll see you next week on the birthday. I'm not even going to tell you the number. Okay, here we go.
This time we didn't forget the gravy.